I'm Tanya Nugent. Welcome to Pacific Pulse. Today we head to Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea and once a territory of Australia. The two countries continue to share a close relationship, and there's one area in particular where it's getting even closer. It's with the Australian-made code of football, AFL. Not only are there more Papua New Guineans taking up the sport, they're pretty good at it too. And the AFL has shown their commitment to developing the code by opening up an academy for boys from across the country. At De La Salle High School on the outskirts of Port Moresby, the whole school has assembled. This is where the AFL PNG Academy program is run. And today they're being visited by a group from Australia, which includes former AFL player Chris Johnson.
As Moses said, my name's Chris Johnson from the Brisbane Lions.
I had a 14-year career at Brisbane Lions, 12 as a player, 2 as a coach. Then went on to work with the AFL, still working with the AFL in Indigenous programs. With the academy, the boys go to the school here. They've actually got to uphold their contract. They've got to make sure they stay in school from year 9 right through to year 10. They drop out of school while they drop out of the academy. So we're using football as the vehicle to actually get them to school and actually learn some other things, not just all around football.
Thanks for your time, guys. Very privileged to be here, and hopefully we have a good couple of days.
I'm Maureen Nilmo. I come from Mississippi. Actually, I'm from mixed parentage, Mississippi, Gulfen, West New Britain province. I'm 16, about to turn 17 in November. I played at West New Britain, Kimbe, got selected to the nationals, made it to the Binatangs, toured with the PNG Binatangs, several tours down to Australia, Fiji, Tonga, and then got a chance to come here.
So we got 22 boys at the AFL Academy, all brought in from all over PNG, Papua New Guinea. We had a couple from up in the Highlands, from the New Guinea coast, from the Mamasi, and a couple from Port Moresby. So we got a mixture of boys throughout PNG here at the academy, age of 15, 14. Now they're currently in training here at the moment now.
So what will happen? Remember, it's not little handballs. You've got to keep your distance.
The AFL is able to use experiences gained from its Indigenous programs in Australia. The PNG Academy squad is joined at training by young Indigenous men from the AFL's Footy Means Business program, which targets employment for Aboriginal men.
And then you work it up to the next coach.
Footy Means Business is a similar model. The PNG Academy is under 15s, but ours is under 23s, the Rio Tinto boys, and it's employment based. Football's going to get you a certain distance, but at the moment we're sort of looking more towards the academic sort of way and actually bringing the academic into football. So once football finishes, that they can go on and get a job in the office, can go in a job in a school, wherever it may be, in the workshop, in a trade. We're just making sure that they've got some tools to leave the game with or leave their football behind and then move into other opportunities in the workforce pretty much.
But for now, this group of boys has a more immediate focus. Tomorrow is a big game day.
And like having Chris and team here, it's motivating us, so we are psyching up for this game. Having them watching us from the sideline is really great. Going to give our best to entertain them.
It's a sport that seems to be capturing everyone, and they've all come out to play at the annual Australia Week AFL Day. The AFL PNG Academy team will be playing in the main game at this event, but not before a little fun.
What's going on here on my part is an extremely bad decision, which I thought was a good idea at the time, a few weeks ago, but as we stand here half an hour before this game starts, I'm realising I've made a terrible decision, and I do not look like a footballer. That is patently clear for every one of your viewers to see. But this is a celebration of Australian culture. It's a veterans AFL game, which is a curtain raiser to a more professional type of game that we'll see later in the day. But actually, AFL footy is a game which is played here. And sometimes people think that AFL is confined to the borders of Australia. Well, it's not so. I mean, there are tens of thousands of Papua New Guineans who play footy, who play AFL footy. And the AFL itself is very keen to promote the game here. And, you know, we see somebody like Mal Michael, who three-time premiership player with the Brisbane Lions. He's born and bred in Papua New Guinea. We've got other Papua New Guineans who are playing in the AFL today. And I really think in the future we're going to see stars in the AFL come out of this country. So this is a little bit of a way of promoting that.
Good boy.
The AFL PNG Academy team has been given a few last-minute recruits for the main game. They'll be joined by players from the Footy Means Business program, and former AFL star Jason Ackermanis has also flown in to play.
Yeah, I'm the captain of AFL PNG Academy. This is our team. We'll be playing against the emerging PNG Mosquitoes. It's not really the Mosquitoes, but the emerging Mosquitoes. Yeah, pretty much older than us. Some of them are first year, pioneer academic students here. They left last year. Yeah, they'll be playing against us again.
Captains.
It's my first time to be a captain, so I'm looking forward for this challenge. Yeah. And yeah, we got a lot of young boys in here, but that's going to be great experience, and playing in front of such crowd like that. That's going to be my second time and first time for all the other boys. You have to be fast, tough, courageous, and yeah, you have to have good thinking mindsets and making decisions fast.
And probably very fit too.
Yeah, very fit, because you go be knocked down. I don't think size doesn't matter. Size is, I think, it's just an advantage. Skills does matter.
It was great game. The conditions were really good at the start, but then as the game went along, last quarter rain come along, but it was just a great contest throughout the whole game. It was pretty even all the way, and it was just a great outcome at the end, being a draw, and some great players there. I think the academic squad were year 9, year 10 kids matching it with the more senior Mosquitoes was just fantastic, and it was good to see the younger kids have a real dip at the older guys, and there were some great challenges within the whole game, back, forward, and midfield. So it was excellent.
Best thing I like about the sports is it's bringing us Papua New Guineans together. So we are interacting with other, like we're having national Saturday, all sorts of tradition, culture. We come together. I'm enjoying that part there, and yeah, it's giving us an opportunity to like come to school and train at this conducive environment here. It's really great.
All the goals for the academy is to, have them good AFL football. The dream to play at the MCG in one of the top clubs in Australia. And if they can't make through AFL football, we want to educate them in a more disciplined area where they can become good citizens in future.
An exciting future for the AFL in PNG and right across the Pacific. And that's the program for today. Of course, you can always keep up with us on Facebook, and I'll see you next time on Pacific Pulse.